Enos here with my weekly vlog, semi-weekly, whatever you want to call it, because it's not necessarily weekly. But I got a couple things I want to talk about here. Start off with, just want to say I'm back for good. But finally got my new computer on the way. It's supposed to be here Wednesday. And that thing is a beast, I'm not going to lie. I got a really good deal on it. But got an i7 processor in it. Got one of the best graphics cards NVIDIA makes. RAM could be a little better, but it could be a whole lot worse. Better than any other laptop I've had. It's actually, I mean, it's terrible, huge hard drive, terabyte hard drive in it, which I already have a terabyte portable, so I've got 2 terabytes of memory that I can use now. So I'm in business. So I should be able to start recording again, maybe this weekend, something like that. Probably not going to have a whole lot of time this week, just because I'm starting a new shift here at work. Moving to second shift for about a month for training. I think it's right at 5 weeks actually. And then after that I'll be moving to third shift to be permanently there. But you know, it's whatever, I guess. But on bigger and better news, Advanced Warfare is now obsolete in my mind. Why, you might ask? I also might ask why this dude's not in his lane. But why, you might ask? Well, simple reason. Because Black Ops 3 has been announced. The trailer is out. We have a lot of information on it. Unfortunately, this information is not coming from me directly. This is secondhand information that I've got from other YouTubers, things like that. Even though I'm a YouTuber, you don't typically get invited to, you know, play pre-release stuff when you only have 25 subscribers. But there were 10 YouTubers that got sent to Treyarch headquarters to play the game early, and they have a lot of information for us. I'm just going to cover some of the highlights that I saw. Obviously, there's been more come out today that I haven't seen, but you guys can look that up and watch it yourselves if you would like. Chaos Silencer has some stuff. Ali A has some stuff. T Martin's got some stuff. Guys like that. I would guess Syndicate probably went too. I didn't get to see. I would guess he probably did too. But Exos, not so much in the game. They're obviously not completely taken out. It's just different form. There are still boost movements, left, right, forward, backwards, that kind of thing. Dashes. Obviously, there is a type of boost jump, as we saw in the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, you guys should go check that out. But there is a type of boost jump. It's a little bit different. From what I've heard, it's slower. It's instant when you hit it, but it is a slower movement, and you kind of just float back down. You're kind of hung in the air. A little bit different than Advanced Warfare, not near as high as Advanced Warfare. I also saw there was wall running, things of that nature. But with all these movements and stuff in there, what I've heard is that a lot of the gunfights and things like that were still going to be on the ground, and it's all because of the way Treyarch developed it, and the movements are more for getting around the map, not for gunfights like Advanced Warfare. But I also want to put a disclaimer on that and say that people said the same thing about Advanced Warfare when it was being played pre-release. When they were doing their tour around the world in Germany, LA, places like that. People were saying the same thing. The movements were for getting around the map, things like that. Going to make it faster paced, all that good stuff. And though it did those things, it also was incorporated into gunfights and that kind of thing, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just turned out it wasn't done that well. Surprise, surprise from Sledgehammer Games. Woo. But I'm liking everything I've seen so far. Check out the specialist character weapons, I guess to call it. I don't really know. They got different abilities, different weapons, things like that. Check that out. Check some videos out on that. That's really cool. We haven't got any information on zombies, unfortunately, which is something I was really looking for. I really am looking forward to zombies. I am pumped about that, but that's just me. A lot of people aren't interested in that at all. if you want to see the trailer broke down, the best one I've seen so far is by Ali A. He literally takes it step by step, frame by frame, clip by clip, whatever, and he actually tells you which parts of the trailer are multiplayer experiences, because there are multiplayer clips in it. One of which is where one of the guys comes down with the 2 electric spikes and jams one on the ground. I can give you a little bit of information on that one, just because I remember it off the top of my head. When he hits the ground, you're required to have your full meter of movement, special ability, and that kind of thing. And when that is full, he can jump, and he comes down, and when he hits the ground, he slams the sticks on the ground, and they make like an earthquake kind of shock wave, and it will kill anything that's in that shock wave. So for clearing out hard points, things like that, I've heard it's really good. Domination is really useful. Also, the 2 girl characters, one of them has a compound bow, which is new. And when she fires the compound bow, if you hit your target, it will send them flying backwards, and then they explode. So you can possibly get, you know, collaterals and things like that on it, just because the characters are flying towards other people if you aim it right. The other girl character has the 1-shot revolver, well, the 6-shot revolver that reloads really, or refires really slow. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. But it's a 1-shot kill when you use it. It doesn't last forever. But the animation to fire your next shot is extremely long. What else can we bring out here? I'm trying to think about all the other things I've seen. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My first thought when I watched the trailer, and I told a Rogue Bludger this, I told the guy that I was sitting beside when I watched it. It was great. It was amazing. I was really excited for it. And my first thought was, when I watched Advanced Warfare, from the first time I saw it, I said, it's going to be crap. I don't want it. I don't like it. It's going to be crap. I watched this one and I thought, wow, this is done well. This is done right. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I apologize if the video keeps getting bright and dark. I am driving. I'm going under some trees and things. Got to go pay my car payment. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think things are going to be done well. In Vaughn we trust. And, you know, I have faith in Treyarch. I have faith in their multiplayer. Their campaigns are great. Their zombies content is really good. The storyline seems like it's going to be pretty dang good. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. There's a scene where you see somebody swimming in the reveal trailer. That is also multiplayer. Multiplayer is now going to be not only shooting on land, but shooting in the water. You can swim, and your gun is always up, so you can ADS in the water, shoot people, do whatever. And the motto that I've heard from a lot of people that Treyarch is really pushing at this is guns up. And that means no matter what situation you're in, no matter what movement you're making, whatever, your gun is going to be up. You can be ADSing and or hip firing, and you can still fire. You can take people out. One of the movements that I saw that I thought was done well was the power slide. The power slide, you can angle in whatever direction you want. It's omnidirectional. This also takes part of your boost meter. Now the meter will refill over time. From what I've heard, average players will get it 2, maybe 3 times. Really good players might push 4 to 5. We'll see. It may be tweaked. Granted, this is an alpha or like a pre-alpha kind of build, but the power slide does take part of your boost movement meter, but it is omnidirectional, so at any point in time you can be sliding forward, spin a 180 and slide the opposite direction in the middle of your slide. Going back to the specialist things, this is something I just thought of. This is one of the things that I really am looking forward to using. I think it's going to be a pain in the butt when people use it against me, but I'm so looking forward to using it. And it is, one of the characters has the ability to time jump backwards. And I think they said at the time of using it, it was about 3.5 seconds. So you can be running forward, being shot in the back, time boost backwards, end up behind the person that's shooting you and shoot them in the back. If you're quick enough to do it. I mean, you know, I don't know what the time to kill is right now. Honestly, that's regardless of anything right now, that doesn't matter. that will be tweaked probably 50 times before the release comes out. And this dude's really smacking his brakes. What the heck is he doing? Turning with no turn signal. That's what he's doing. Awesome. I really hate poor drivers. But, I mean, they have so much cool stuff crammed into that trailer. I would watch Chaos Silencer and Allier. Those are the two ones that I've watched the most. They have a lot of good stuff. Allier put a lot into his first trailer breakdown, comparing the trailer into what he has played and experienced. But he is also, I apologize if he's in the way, my hand's kind of cramping up. But he is also putting out other videos to discuss things that's not in the trailer. Chaos Silencer has put up a lot of good videos discussing certain things that people have huge questions on, things like that. So check those out, guys. I know this was a little bit long, or longer than my normal vlogs, and there's honestly, I could spend half an hour talking about all this stuff. I really went and collected all the videos, crammed them into one that I've watched, and tried to give them all to you in a vlog. But the best thing I can tell you guys is we can't, on this channel, bring you some of the information that some of these other guys are, like I would like to, simply because we are not a big channel. So I will direct you this one time to other channels if you want better information, more in-depth information, things like that. So check out these other guys' channels. But remember, you have to come back to us. This is not a leave us and never come back. But I will be recording again this weekend. Hopefully I'll have a video up. I actually have one ready to go, I think. I just got to render it out, transfer it to my new computer, render it out, and that kind of thing, and I should be good to go. But hope you guys have a good day, a good week. Remember, keep Christ in the middle of everything. Always remember, everything you do in this life should be for Christ. If you're a Christian, it is going to reflect Christ in everything you do. And just keep that in mind, guys. It's something that's been really weighing heavy on my mind the last few days. Probably due to one of the messages that was in revival this week. But love you guys, and we will see you next time with another video, probably a Rogue Bludger tomorrow. And you guys have a good week. We'll see you guys.